Top of the morning, back at it again with another one. And today we're looking at the US 30. It's the first week of the trading month, or rather the tail end of October, going into November now. And you know exactly what that means. It's NFP week, NFP week, and as usual, we're very relaxed. NFP has been our most successful high impact news drive event for the year. Least successful, of course, has been CPI and FOMC. But NFP is something that we're comfortable with. We have an idea of what could happen and that type of a thing. So we're not even stressing. Not even stressing. I'm just gonna quickly go over to Forex Factory just for us to look at the calendar for the week and just have a quick chat. Obviously, if you have seen any videos of mine before about NFP Week Protocol, you know exactly what time it is. But this is more so for our new family who aren't yet familiar with the protocol. So NFP Week, right? Today it's the 30th, Wednesday. We have ADP non-farm employment change and advanced GDP quote unquote numbers. This is in just before 8:30. This is 8:15 US time and 8:30 US time. I'm just converting it since this is all in SA standard time. I'm South African based, of course, but the trade setups and the timing in which we employ for these concepts that we trade with, that's for Eastern Standard Time. So just do the conversions accordingly. Yeah, the usual protocol, we can look for trades on Monday, Tuesday, and by Wednesday, morning session should be done. It's advised not to trade Thursday as it tends to chop and range as market is preparing for the big news event, which is the non-farm employment change. And yeah, generally on Fridays, once after 8:30, you give it 15 minutes, price will play its hand. You then have an idea of which direction NFP is more likely to go. NFP is a two-stage movement event where the news will drop and price will move in a fake direction initially. After 30 minutes or so, the price will then begin to move in its true direction and things will be clear as daylight. Inefficiencies, PD arrays that we can use to enter, all of that will be revealed to us, and we will most definitely look to take advantage. Just to speak more again on the procedure, Mondays it's okay to look for trades. Just be cautious. Okay, obviously this is a past tense thing, but be cautious on this particular Monday. We didn't have news events, so price action might not have been the cleanest. Yesterday it was nice. We got something. We had central bank consumer confidence and the jolts job openings. Got nice moves from that. Today, like I said, we have ADP, non-informed employment change, advanced GDP quote unquote numbers, and a bunch of other items as well. We could find something today, but me personally going into it, I'm not really looking to press. I got a nice 2% return yesterday on the account, and yeah, like I said, the plan was flawless, nice. Today, if something presents itself, I'll just tape read. I won't really put myself at risk, but I'll be looking to find something or take advantage with reduced leverage, of course, for Friday. Thursdays, don't trade, it tends to chop and consolidate. And that's about that for the protocol for NFP week. It's just very important to not try to enter prior to the news release. Obviously, if your edge gives you an idea, go for it. I won't tell you what to do with your funds, but it's advisable that you wait for the news to drop. Give it 15 or so minutes, and then you can look to take entries based off of what price is showing you, which usually it's clean as day after the news has dropped, making it even more easier to do go about your business. Not financial advice. Do what you're gonna do with your money, but just be sure. Looking at the NFP, we forecasting 108, which is a significant drop from the previous month, right? Significant drop from the previous month. October's NFP came in at 254, which is greater than the forecast of 147. September it came in 142. Forecasted was that. August it came in and that. So you can see the trend essentially. You can follow the trend. Not too difficult at all. But we'll see what happens or what the numbers are looking like. I can't stress this enough. I'm gonna go through this again so that everyone is clear on the protocol and what it entails. Monday, you can look for positions, but if there's no red folder or yellow folder, I mean orange folder news events, these news events simply just give us an indication of when volatility is most likely to come into the marketplace, and it allows us to be able to time volatility to our advantage so that we can take informed decisions. Gone are the days where you just on your charts and it's see it moving and you don't know why it's moving as violently as it is. You have infrastructure to tell you when injections of volatility are likely to occur, and you can filter it. You can filter it based off of what country. Obviously, I'm an indices trader, so I just need data from the US. I need high impact and medium impact news drivers, and that's like holidays and stuff. But low impact news drivers, I don't really watch at all. Use this resource. I can't recommend it enough. It's forexfactory.com. Forexfactory.com. You can look for trades then. Obviously, you can see there's on days where there's no red or yellow, I mean orange news driver events. Be cautious. Leave it if you can. Tuesday, you can find a trade. Wednesday, you can, but be done by the AM session. Thursday, rather leave it. Friday, you definitely can jump in, but wait at least 15 minutes after the news has dropped. Once the news drops, price will spike in the opposite direction of where it's actually going to carry for the day. Usually. Not all the time, but usually. Remember, nothing in this game is for sure. We only operate on probabilities. So that's why it makes sense to make sure that all the probabilities are in your favor prior to before you committing capital to any position or trade. And whatever amount it is, commit an amount where you wouldn't lose sleep if the trade goes off in your opposite direction. That's the key. Managing your risk accordingly. Don't bet half the farm on one position. No. NFP protocol. Thank God for the skill. Let's see what happens. We'll touch base again end of the week to go over NFP and see how it went. Stay safe.